Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Our course material is also available for Hindi medium students. If you know a learner from Hindi medium, please share it with them. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and do not forget to press the bell icon. In the last part we learned, what is the use of land, how is soil formed and ways of soil conservation, and why is water a natural renewable resource. Problems of water availability. There is scarcity of water in many regions of the world. Most of Africa, West Asia, South Asia, parts of Western USA, Northwest Mexico, parts of South America, and the Australian continent are facing shortages in fresh water supply. Countries located in climatic zones that are vulnerable to droughts face great problems of water scarcity. Thus, water shortage may be a consequence of variation in seasonal or annual precipitation, or the scarcity is caused by over-exploitation and contamination of water sources. Conservation of water resources. Access to clean and adequate water sources is a major problem facing the world today. Steps have to be taken to conserve this diminishing resource. Even though water is a renewable resource, its overuse and rise in pollution makes it unfit for use. Discharge of untreated or partially treated sewage, and agricultural chemicals and industrial effluents in water bodies are some major contaminants. They pollute water with nitrates, metals and pesticide. Most of these chemicals are non-biodegradable and reach human bodies through water. Water pollution can be controlled by treating these effluents suitably before releasing them in water bodies. Forest and other vegetation covers slow the surface runoff and replenish underground water. Water harvesting is another method to save surface runoff. The canals used for irrigating the fields should be properly created to minimize the losses by water seepage. Sprinklers effectively irrigate the area by checking water losses through seepage and evaporation. In dry regions with high rates of evaporation, drip or trickle irrigation is very useful. The valuable water resource can therefore be conserved by adopting these means of irrigation. Natural vegetation and wildlife. Natural vegetation and wildlife exist only in the narrow zone of contact between the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere that we also call the biosphere. In the biosphere, living beings are interrelated and interdependent on each other for survival. This life-supporting system is known as the ecosystem, in which vegetation and wildlife are valuable resources. Just like water, trees and plants are also an important natural resource which help us in many ways. They provide timber, shelter to animals, produce oxygen that we breathe, protect soil which is essential for growing crops, help in storage of underground water, give us fruits, nuts, latex, turpentine oil, gum, medicinal plants, and the paper which is also one of the most essential man-made resources. Wildlife includes animals, birds, insects as well as the aquatic life forms. They provide us milk, meat, wool, and others. Insects like bees provide us honey, help in pollination of flowers, and have an important role to play as decomposers in the ecosystem. The birds feed on insects and act as decomposers as well. Vulture, due to its ability to feed on dead livestock, is a scavenger and is considered a vital cleanser of the environment. Hence, animals big or small, all are integral to maintaining balance in the ecosystem. Distribution of natural vegetation. The growth of vegetation depends primarily on temperature and moisture. The major vegetation types of the world are grouped as forests, grasslands, scrubs and tundra. In areas of heavy rainfall, huge trees may thrive. The forests are thus associated with areas having abundant water supply. As the amount of moisture decreases, the size of trees and their density reduces. Short stunted trees and grasses grow in the regions of moderate rainfall, forming the grasslands of the world. Thorny shrubs and scrubs grow in dry areas of low rainfall. In such areas, plants have deep roots and leaves, and have thorny and waxy surfaces that reduce the loss of moisture through transpiration. Tundra vegetation of cold polar regions comprise of mosses and lichens. Today, the population of the world has increased rapidly than it was 2 centuries back. To feed the growing numbers of people, large areas of forests have been cleared to grow crops. Forest cover all over the world is vanishing rapidly, and hence there is an urgent need to conserve this valuable resource. Conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Forests are wealth for humans. Plants give shelter to the animals, and together they maintain the ecosystem. Changes of climate and human interferences can cause the loss of natural habitats for the plants and animals. Many species have become vulnerable or endangered, and some are on the verge of extinction. Deforestation, soil erosion, constructional activities, forest fires, tsunamis and landslides are some of the human and natural factors which accelerate the process of extinction of these resources. One of the major concerns is the poaching or hunting, which has led to a sharp decline in the number of particular species. The animals are hunted for collection and illegal trade of hides, skins, nails, teeth, horns and feathers. Some of these animals are tiger, lion, elephant, deer, black buck, crocodile, rhinoceros, snow leopard, ostrich and peacock. These animals can be conserved and protected by increasing awareness. National parks, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves are made to protect our natural vegetation and wildlife. Conservation of creeks, lakes and wetlands is necessary to save the precious resource from depletion. There will be a balance in the environment if the relative number of species are not disturbed. Human activities in several parts of the world have disturbed the natural habitats of many species. Due to indiscriminate killings, several birds and animals have either become extinct or are on the verge of extinction. Awareness programs like social forestry and forest festivals should be encouraged at the regional and community level. School children should be encouraged to bird watch and visit nature camps so that they can be made aware and appreciate the habitat of varied species. Many countries have passed laws against the trade, as well as killing of birds and animals. In India, killing lions, tigers, deers, Indian bustards and peacocks is illegal. An international body called Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, also called CITES, has been established, and it has listed several species of animals and birds whose trade is prohibited. Conservation of plants and animals is an ethical duty of every citizen of the planet.